Most business conversations only happen in two modes: putting out fires or talking up a win. Most nobody talks about, out loud at least, about the space in between when things have actually settled. There's no fires to put out, nothing to fight. The real question becomes what's next. So we talked about on our calls, now that things at Secret Stash have kind of genuinely settled down a bit, what does that space actually feel like day to day?
Yeah, well, I mean, it might take a bit of a background story to sort of set that scene
Please.
up. But so we reached our peak in 23, and then the market sort of, contracted on us a bit. And so we had a lot of fixing to do. We had to downsize the team, we had to downsize expenses. And so we did that in 24 and 25. And this year will be the first year that feels like we're in recovery. We'll grow a bit from 25 if everything pans out as it seems to be panning out. So at this point, I'm coming out of that phase where I needed to just relax a little bit, right? Because we went 2 years really hard on trying to fix a problem. The problem was obvious, and so we knew what we needed to do, but it still took a really long time for us to get there. So I think it's like 6 months probably or the last 3 months for sure,
Mm.
where things have turned around. The savings account is starting to build back up and get to the point where we're comfortable. And it's tough because you don't want to go from one like high speed chase to the next. So the last 3 months I have sort of been chilling out a little bit more than I think I have in a long time. But you start to get comfortable with that, and I think that that's what this is really about. Is okay, now what's next? And the answer is kind of like I don't really know, right? Like we're here to figure that out in a lot of ways, right? But
Yeah.
for me personally, I don't really have a lot of disconnect between my personal life and business. So like what I do in my personal life affects my business life and vice versa, et cetera. So what I found myself doing, again, a little bit subconsciously, although I think it has a lot to do with giving myself some discomfort, is to challenge myself. So got back into the gym, got really serious about that, have over the last couple of months gotten really serious about health and nutrition. It's just building myself back up, right? Taking that time to relax, but at the same time, like, cleaning myself out, like getting back to the point where I feel like, okay, I'm ready to take on another challenge. And I think that, the thing that I've done is I got on calls with every colleague, everyone I know professionally, and just had conversations about what do you think is next? Like we all exist in this market that's rapidly changing because of these automation tools and AI. And so it's really good to just reach out and start asking questions with the people who you trust the most. And sometimes you get some gems and you can roll from there.